Good evening, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, it don't work without you guys. So, it has been a long day. I've done about 300 miles of driving. Had to take care of some maintenance issues and things. But now I am back home, and I'm keeping my ass at home, except for going by tomorrow and throwing some wood over the fence at my parents' house and dropping some stuff off. But here we are, guys. It's the eve of the draft. We have heard everything in the world about what the Cowboys are going to do. We've heard, of course, that they're going to go ahead and get an outside linebacker. We've heard about defensive tackles. We've heard about cornerbacks. We've heard about safeties. We've heard about taking a quarterback in the second and third round. We've heard about taking a wide receiver. We've heard about moving up. We've heard about moving back. We've heard about trading the pick for Jamal Adams. We've heard about a lot of things, and I mean a lot of things, like we do every year. In reality, nobody knows what the hell is going to happen. You listen to guys like Mel Kiper, who's the draft guru, and, this guy is going to be great, this, that, and the other, and he turns out to be a bust. And the guy that he says, oh, he's a nobody, he's not going to ever make it, this, that, and the other, he can't even be a quality backup, and he becomes a Hall of Famer. This is the reason why we love football. It's completely unpredictable. You can think that you know what's going to happen. You can have a team that's head and shoulders above the other one. Like the 1989 Dallas Cowboys versus the Washington Redskins. The Redskins, veteran team, great shape. Dallas Cowboys, completely garbage. Yet, without their starting quarterback, Troy Aikman, Steve Berline gets a win against those Redskins. You can be the team that's in the basement, like the Eagles were in 2016, and the next year go win the Super Bowl finally. It's the reason we love football. You don't know what you don't know. Right now, you know what the experts are saying. Baltimore, great team. They're going to be head and shoulders above everybody else. Lamar Jackson, he's going to be a stud. He's on the cover of Madden. You know what that means. Uh-oh. Bad things, man. Bad things can happen when you're on the Madden cover. I'm trying to turn this down because it's a little bit hot tonight. And trying to save the gas because they were out of gas at BJ's, so I don't have a backup tank. You know what they're saying right now. Green Bay, they're going to be a good team. Baltimore, they're going to be a good team. Tampa Bay is going to be great because now they got Tom Brady and the Gronk. You remember last year when they were talking about the Cleveland Browns? Oh, they got Odell Beckham Jr. to go with Baker Mayfield. That team is going to be a Super Bowl contender. Really? Really? That's what they said. But they're going to say the Eagles, best built team in the NFC East. Last year they beat the Cowboys with practice squad players. They're going to get some weapons for Carson Wentz because Carson Wentz is the greatest thing since Joe Montana. Okay, all right. We hear you. New Orleans, they will be great. They're going to be incredible. They will win their division. 49ers, Super Bowl runner-up. They're going to be back. Kind of like, isn't that what they said about the Rams the year before? What happened to the Rams again? What happened to the Rams? Did they make noise in the playoffs? No, they didn't. Okay. Even tomorrow, after we draft these guys, you don't know. They're going to go through, they're going to grade the draft. Oh my God, the Dallas Cowboys, their draft stunk. I remember they said that about our 2016 draft. You don't take a running back in the first round. The Cowboys wasted the pick. Jalen Smith, he's a project. He may never play football again. Third round, Malik Collins. They said that one might be pretty good. Dak Prescott, who? That was a wasted pick. Anthony Brown, 6th round, 5th round, nobody. Yet, how many Pro Bowls they got out of those guys? How many starters did they find in there? I think they gave us a C on that draft. So you don't know what you don't know. Now for the Cowboys, of course, you hear that they are still looking for a defensive tackle. Just like we did last year, and we're still looking for a defensive tackle. I don't know what Tristan Hill is going to be. Maybe this year he's getting it together. Maybe a new coaching staff will be able to find a way to motivate him. We know he's had problems with coaching staffs before. But we won't know tomorrow whether it was a good draft or not. And you really won't know for a couple of years. But it's imperative that this draft be good if we want to get to where we want to be. Our offensive line's getting old. We lost Travis Frederick. Tyron Smith's getting up there. Zach Martin's still a stud. Lyle Collins will be there for years. But we don't have but so much more time with the Tyron Smith. And that's a hell of a guy to replace. We need to get, well, here, okay, let me give you my criteria, whether it was a successful draft or not. You need a guy who was a day one plug-in Pro Bowl type player. You need an impact player out of the draft. You need a second starter out of the draft. Doesn't have to be an impact guy, but you need a second starter out of the draft. Third, you need a special team standout. Fourth, you need depth. If you can do those things, if you can get those 4 players in the draft, to me, it was a successful draft. Last year's draft, you didn't see us get that. And when you don't have that, that hurts your team. Because automatically you're going to lose some players that you didn't want to because free agency's there. Or they retire, or they get injured. You're going to lose some players. So you must be able to replenish every year through the draft. New England, who everybody's saying, oh, they're going to be garbage without Tom Brady. You watch. New England will be in the playoffs again. New England will be in the playoffs again. Because the New England Patriots are bigger than just one guy, or even 2 guys. Remember, Bill Belichick took Matt Castle to the playoffs. Matt Castle. Tampa Bay? I don't know. Funny thing about Father Time's undefeated. And at some point, you can go from being really good all of a sudden to being punch drunk and looking terrible. We saw that with Peyton Manning, how he literally turned. Tom Brady's up there. Tom Brady, and you can say all you want that he didn't have the weapons to throw. Tom Brady is not the same guy he was a few years ago. And he may be hitting that wall a lot more this year. And if they don't get some offensive linemen to protect him, it's going to get ugly. Tomorrow's a big day. It's going to be fun because finally, for the first time, I'm going to be using all of my stuff. Hope everything works. Boy, do I hope everything works. Yeah. Yeah. So I would want to go in and get a little sleep to make sure I'm ready because it's going to be a long day tomorrow, Friday, and into Saturday. So I'm going to turn out the lights here. Oh, boy. Whew. Take some pills for my back. Get ready to go to bed and get up early. I got lots of clips of Eagles, of Carson Wentz messing up that I got to load to the system. But, you know, it's all fun and games, man. We kid because we love. That being said, it's time to turn out the lights, man. This party's over. Good night, y'all.